I want you to hit me as hard as you can.
It's turkey time yet again, awfully good viewers, and though Thanksgiving is known to be a time of food and parades and football, let's just call it what it really is, the beginning of the Christmas season, as we finally put up our trees, string our houses with lights, and head to the movie theater to see the long-awaited return of Billy Bob Thornton as boozing, thieving mall Santa Willie Stokes in Bad Santa 2. And sure, Bad Santa has been a favorite for those of us who like a little spike of eggnog in our Christmas movie diet, but when it comes to Santa's acting naughty, nothing compares to Silent Night, Deadly Night. This 1984 slasher flick tried doing for Christmas what John Carpenter did for Halloween, but instead was met with angry protests from mothers and critics alike for ruining the sanctity of Christmas for little kids with a bloody horror flick, and got quickly pulled from theaters and disowned by TriStar Pictures. This helped the flick gain quite a reputation on VHS, so much so that its producers made a sequel to it 3 years later, Silent Night, Deadly Night, Part 2. But with its pitifully low budget and short shooting schedule of 10 days, this sequel would also gain a controversial reputation for being fucking awful. So I'm here to find if this flick truly deserves that lump of coal in its stocking. Hey, after all, that first movie really was a big deal. I mean, who would have the balls, or should I say chestnuts, to make a horror movie ruining the sacred and holy name of the Christmas holiday? This world is made up of fucking savages. So seeing as the first film's killer Santa, Billy Caldwell, was shot dead in cold blood, the film now focuses on the fate of his little brother Ricky, who has grown up to become a murderer himself, awaiting his trial in a mental hospital. When a psychiatrist comes by to give him an evaluation, Ricky is none too eager to talk about the series of events that got him here, but soon finds himself opening up to the doctor.
I've never told anybody this before. Let it out. Here it comes.
And Ricky catches him up on the events of the first movie, when his brother Billy was traumatized at the sight of a homicidal maniac dressed as Santa Claus killing their parents on Christmas Eve, even though Ricky was just a fucking baby at the time this shit happened.
How could you possibly remember all that?
Because I was there.
By now you've probably found out this sequel's terrifying secret, that half this movie is literally an abridged Cliff Notes version of the last movie. The two brothers are raised in an abusive orphanage, Billy gets hired as a department store Santa Claus, and seeing himself dressed up like his parents' killer throws him into a homicidal rage, punishing any naughty boys and girls he comes across on Christmas Eve.
Punished! Punished!
Oh dear God, that poor woman got impaled on a pair of antlers!
Unbelievable!
Then after Ricky's done telling his brother's story, he spends the other half of the movie talking about his life after his brother's death. And though the young Ricky starts out alright when he's adopted and raised by a Jewish family that doesn't celebrate Christmas, he finds himself haunted by the same psychotic visions that his brother had.
Well, you can tell by the way we use the walk, we're women of God, no time to talk.
But then Ricky's foster dad kicks the bucket, which wipes away Ricky's last shred of composure, and triggers him into continuing his brother's work as a murderer of naughty boys and girls. And thus began the reign of crime of the man they would call the Penguin. So you know how video games rip you off with DLC, which adds bonus levels and new maps to the first game? Well, that's what this movie is like. It's a shortened version of the first movie, plus 40 minutes of a new movie, which is significantly worse than the last movie. And don't get me wrong, no one will accuse Silent Night, Deadly Night of being a masterpiece, but it's a dumb, fun Halloween knockoff. The new footage they've added in the second half, however, is inferior in pretty much every way. The direction is flat, the special effects are laughable, and the acting is abysmal, especially from the actor playing Ricky, Eric Freeman, whose awful performance here has made him a viral sensation on YouTube. And he deserves to be, because his performance, not to mention his constantly twitching eyebrows, is what launches this movie into the awfully good stratosphere. This is what happens when you ask a guy who can't act to overact.
I Don't sleep. I could squash you like a bug.
And you know, for a sequel to a Christmas movie, this new footage sure doesn't have a lot of Christmas in it. No snow on the ground, no Santa suits, not a damn thing. Unless you count the part where Ricky and his new girlfriend go to a movie together, and that movie happens to be the first Silent Night, Deadly Night.
What did you say this movie was about?
It's about this guy who dresses up like Santa Claus and kills people.
I don't think this shit is breaking the fourth wall. It's more like breaking into the fifth dimension.
I'm holding you up, asshole.
And by the time we get to the ending where Ricky finally does don a Santa suit himself to kill the bitchy Mother Superior from the last movie, played by not the actress from the last movie, it solidifies Silent Night Deadly Night 2's reputation as a very good bad movie. You get one half of an enjoyable bad movie and another half of a hilariously bad movie. It's two for the price of one! And it's a consistently fun watch from beginning to end that'll make your holiday season jolly and bright. So you'd better watch out, Frosty the Snowman, because this year, the Killer Santa Brothers are coming to town.
Happy birthday!
You know, seeing as most mall Santas do turn out to be alcoholics, why don't you start drinking some of those Christmas spirits yourself while you prepare for the awfully good drinking game? Take a shot or drink every time Ricky has another flashback to the last movie. Wait a minute, he's having flashbacks within flashbacks? Oh my god, we have officially reached flashbackception. Ricky calls his psychiatrist Doc.
You in a hurry, Doc? Going too fast for you, Doc.
Fuck off, Doc.
Ah yes, I believe this was the rejected prototype for Bugs Bunny's catchphrase.
Fuck off, Doc.
Billy or Ricky racks up another kill. And yes, I am including the scene which became a YouTube sensation.
Garbage day! Huh? No!
Who can say where the road...
And take a double shot for the 2 times the movie shamelessly rips off The Shining.
Oh, there you are!
Oh, for Pete's sake, what is it with these movies I'm doing ripping off The Shining? Well, shit, if they can rip off The Shining, then I'm ripping jokes off The Simpsons.
David Letterman!
Hi, David. I'm Grandpa.
And on a nudity watch, you'll see plenty of boobage, considering this is a slasher movie. But on the other hand, it's in kind of a rapey context, which is not so sexy. But thankfully, my copy of Spend Christmas in My Ass 2 just arrived in the mail, so that'll make us all feel better.
We'll have some fun now.
Oh, come on, guys, again with this? Oh, you're all just a bunch of Grinches, I swear to God. On the enjoyableness continuum scale from Bull to Bruce, Silent Night Deadly Night Part 2 takes an axe to your Christmas movie boredom and chops down a 9 out of 10. This movie is less ho 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 and more ha ha ha. I'm Jesse Shea for Joblo.com, and as we join together with our families and bow our heads in thanks, I'd like to thank all you awesome viewers. And here's hoping that you all have an amazing Turkey Day!
No!